Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Pacers versus Spurs NBA matchup on Friday, October 21st, 2022. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day. Sportschatplace.com, Pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, Pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. And while you're there, be sure to use the discount code 15OFF. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases at sportschatplace.com and pickdawgz.com premium areas. But let's get to this one. The Pacers taking on the Spurs, and both these teams losers in their opening games of this NBA season. So some team is going to remain winless. The other one going to get their first win of the season and go to 500. The Indiana Pacers in the offseason, it's been a constant rebuild here for the Pacers in recent years. And, Chris Duarte, a real nice player to, I think, build things around. And, the rest of the Pacers certainly following in line. But with Miles Turner out for the Pacers, certainly a big hole to fill. Duarte also at this point day to day when we look at his status. When we look at the San Antonio Spurs, they know this is a down year, and it's just a matter of Popovich doing his thing and keeping the Spurs competitive. And maybe they're in line for that big draft pick. And we've seen what the Spurs have done when they've gotten big draft picks in the past in their organization. Well, they have really gotten things done in a good way. I mean, remember those David Robinson and Tim Duncan draft picks and what they were able to leverage those things into. Well, we'll just call it greatness. The Pacers defensively allowed 114 points in that game, in that loss, and 35.5% shooting from beyond the three-point arc, while the Spurs really did not shoot well from beyond the arc, and really that's why they were not competitive in that game. And besides, they were just absolutely beat. When we look at this, we're still early in the season, so we're going to want to tread lightly until we get about 5 games under our belt. We really know what these teams are, because we're going to see teams, like I said, going to get their first win here, even though neither of these teams appeared to have much in that first game. The Spurs have covered 7 of their last 8 games, and on the one day of rest, 6-0 against the number. The last 6 games they played, and while many of those were last year, of course, Popovich is still the coach. So it's just a coaching tendency. The Pacers 5-2 against the number in their last 7 games, and 1-5 against the number in Friday spots. And they do not do well against teams with losing records. But the Spurs just 2-10 against the number in their last 12 against the Pacers, 2-5 against the number in their last 7 trips to Indiana. I think the Pacers are not a bad team. I'm worried about the injuries in this one, but I'll still take the Pacers here. It's a lean at best, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.